Genesis 25:27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Okay. Now it says Esau was a cunning hunter. Okay, so Esau, Malachi 1 and 3, it say, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Dragons is another word for serpents or snakes. Verse 4, it says, whereas Edom, meaning the whole nation, the descendants, his heritage, saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus says the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. Edom and Esau, the border of wickedness, the wicked. So you go to Psalms 58. Psalm 58 and 3. It says, the wicked, talking about Edom, are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like a deaf adder, which is another snake, that stoppeth her ear. Verse 5, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. So these Edomites are like snakes, serpents, dragons in the wilderness. That's how they operate. Look at here. It says, verse 3, it says, let's see who they talking about. Verse 2, it say, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. See, we talking about the wicked, the secret counsel of the wicked. Verse 3, who wet their tongue, the wicked tongue, like a sword. Their tongue is like a sword, and it bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. They use their words as weapons. Verse 4, it say, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. That's why they camouflage their words. They camouflage their words like serpents. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. See, they hide their word in secret, and then suddenly, like a snake, they attack and devour their prey. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? See, they camouflage their words, and they go after their prey. They're cunning hunters. Hunters that wear camouflage and sit back and try to get the prey. Psalm 55 and 21, it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but a war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were his drawn swords. See, they use their words as traps, and they make their words seem like they're being nice or being kind and gentle, but they got war in their heart. Is using it as a trap. They're using it to devour the prey. They're using it as a weapon because they have a sword ready to kill. This is how the Edomites operate because their forefather was a cunning hunter and he was made to be a cunning hunter. See? Let's see Proverbs. Esau was made to be a cunning hunter. Look at what the Lord said. Esau was made to be a cunning hunter. He said, the Lord have made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. See, the day of evil was made through Esau. See, he made Esau for the day of evil. And look at 17. It says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. See, this evil man goes back to the nation of Israel. When the nation of Israel became an evil man, a cruel messenger was sent against them. Deuteronomy 28, let's see, in 49. It said, the Lord shall bring a nation against you from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. You see? His tongue was going to be very deceptive. It was going to be a weapon. Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of old nor show favor to the young. See, this nation that is came like a swift as the eagle flieth. See, that's another animal that like to devour his prey from on high, from where the prey can't see them. He's up high in secret. See, the sky camouflages him with his white head. Now let's go to let's see here, the eagle. Oh, Lamentation, verse 4, starting at 19, and say, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. See, it said they pursue us upon the mountains, they lay wait for us in the wilderness. Verse 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. See, Edom is that swift eagle that come from the sky. You see, these two animals fit the so-called white man. But see, verse 22 lets you know what Edom came to do. And what is it talking about in Deuteronomy 28? That the Israelites would be put, or the Lord would send this Edomites against the evil man, this cruel messenger, which was the Edomites against the evil man, which was the children of Israel when they disobeyed. It say the punishment of your iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. See, the punishment is that these Edomites was going to come after them, be sent to them because they was doing evil. He will no more carry you away in captivity. So he's saying these Edomites is going to have an end when the punishment is over or accomplished for the Israelites. Then he's going to put the captivity to an end for the Israelites. And he said, he will visit your iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover your sin. Then after the slavery of the Israelites, the slavery of the so-called white man is going to come into play. Because this is how the Most High is operating. Let's get Amos. Because these two nations is very important. Because they was in the womb together. In Genesis 25, it says, Amos 1 and 6, it says, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom. See, the whole nation of Israel was delivered up to the so-called white man Edom during the transatlantic slave trade. See, during the transatlantic slave trade, the whole captivity was delivered up to Edom. Now, verse 1, it says, I will bring back the captivity of Judah. See, he's gonna take them out of captivity. He's gonna war with all the nations. Verse 2. Verse 3 tells you why they took them into captivity. It say that they cast lot for my people, have given my boy for given a boy for a harlot. So they sold my people. They even sold the boys as prostitutes for perverted men. They sold girls for wine that they might drink. They got the women to pick their sugar cane and to develop this rum through molasses and sugar and syrup. They developed this rum, and now they began to be rich by selling rum and selling wine. Then it names Tyree Zidon in Palestine in verse 4. Verse 6, it say that the children also of Judah and Jerusalem have ye sold to the Grecian. See, they were sold to the Edomites. Edom was the one that was selling the children of Israel. That's how the transatlantic slave trade went down. And just like Lamentation said that Edom would no longer take the children of Israel into captivity, but God would discover their sins. Verse 8, it say, I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of Judah. So he's gonna sell the children of Esau, these cunning hunters, these deceivers, these liars. See, these snakes and eagles, he's gonna sell them to the Israelites into captivity. See, that's what Revelation 13 and 10 say. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, because they led the children of Israel into captivity, and the children of Israel is going to lead them into captivity. But they don't know that the reason that this is being hidden, because Esau with his tongue. See, he's a cunning hunter. He's very deceptive. See, God made him a masterful liar. The master of lies. That's what they call him in John 8:44. He's the father of the lie. Let's get that. It said, you are your father, you are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Esau, Edom. He was created to be the father of the lie. Jacob was going to be the father of the truth. You see, a plain man, plain, keeping it real, keeping it true. Esau was going to be a cunning hunter, a liar, a deceiver, using deception and trickery to trap and lay traps for people, snares for people. And so this is why this knowledge is being hidden. This is why the books are just being opened, because they don't people don't understand who they listening to. They thinking he is a nice, gentle, kind-hearted man, but he's using that as a weapon to destroy them, to trap them. And they not depending on the words of the book. They depending on his words and trusting his words. Let's get that before I close out. That's been withering away. Verse 10, this Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust your enemy. And when we're talking about trusting the enemy, look what pops up. Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come near a wild beast? You see, the serpent, the eagle, these wild beasts use trickery. They disguise themselves. They don't come and use their power and their strength. They disguise themselves to devour the prey. You see? And when you try to charm them and deal with them, you get bit, nobody's gonna pity you because you knew that this was a wild beast. You knew this was a serpent that don't have no pity for nobody, and he'll bite you in your kahunas. But I'm gonna leave it there. Esau is a cunning hunter, the devil that the Bible speaks of, the deceiver. He is Satan, the adversary to anybody that come against him. And he was sent to the children of Israel because the children of Israel was doing evil. But he's not going to be able to put them in captivity when their punishment is over. See, their punishment is is drawing close to an end. And now he gonna have to go into captivity now. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, Hashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American descendants of slaves scattered around the globe. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.